Hey, Grandmaster Keith Hafner here. I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't get married. But in full disclosure, I've been married a long time. And I'll also say that when I got married, I didn't know any of the things I'm about to tell you. Now, I don't really think that people shouldn't get married. I'm a huge believer in it. But there's a problem in the way that people understand this covenant. Most people think that you meet somebody and you fall in love, and therefore you get married. Son, are you going to marry this girl? Yes, Dad, I love her. Okay, get married. The problem is that those kind of feelings, which sometimes are based on compatibility or intense physical attraction, sometimes, frequently, those feelings are fleeting and they change. And I don't really care if you don't believe me, because you look around and half the marriages end in divorce. And so I think there's a lot of evidence to back up what I'm saying. And I think a lot of that is because people don't really understand the way it's supposed to work. Media and romance novels and plays and movies and everything has people really believing in this idea of romantic love as being a motivator or a criteria. But that's not really what love means. To love somebody means I will put your needs ahead of my own. I will put your needs instead of my own. I will put your happiness, your comfort, your well-being ahead of my own. That's really what love means. And then by extension, what marriage means is that I will do that for the rest of my life. It doesn't speak to feelings. It doesn't speak to electricity or compatibility. It's saying, I will put your needs ahead of my own for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to be swayed by feelings. I'm not going to get bored. I'm not even going to get off my covenant if you don't behave the same toward me. It's a pretty steep hill to climb. But it's the right way to do it. And if two people understand that and both go into this covenant relationship in that same way, I think it just works out beautifully. And I think there's a bonus, because I think that when you say, what about the electricity? What about the magnetism? What about the compatibility? I think it comes as a result of two people covenanting to put the other one first.